Hello, welcome to Dry Creek Beekeeping. So today I'm going to be checking on this hive, the Beta Hive. Now I'm actually not going to be doing all that much with it. I don't even have a smoker with me today because that's how little I'm planning to do with it. All I'm really going to be doing is putting some Formic Acid strips in the hive to take care of Varroa mites. And the reason I'm doing this is because we're getting pretty close to winter. I mean, it's fall now, ignoring the fact that it's 90 degrees outside. It is fall, and just a couple days before today, we had the temperature dip down into the 30s. So the reason that you want to treat for Varroa mites in the first place is because Varroa mites will completely take down a hive during the winter. Well, with that out of the way, let's get on with the video. So I am using these mite treatment strips. They are Formic Acid, and with these you have to be super careful not to get it on your skin, and it recommends that you wear protective gloves, but I think these work just fine. Otherwise, try not to breathe it in too much, because that can be super unhealthy. And another problem is when I got these out of storage, I took a look at them and I thought they looked fine, and I just realized that they expired March of 2021. It's September now. So, I mean, 6 months, that can't be that bad, right? They ought to still work. I guess we'll find out when we open the package, because if my nose immediately starts burning from the smell, then that means there's still plenty of formic acid. Now, another thing that you have to keep in mind with this is to follow the instructions that are given on the package, and it actually does tell you how long it needs to be in there and the different treatment options. I personally am doing 2 strips for 7 days. It just packs more of a punch, and I think it takes care of the Varroa mites better. And so long as it's in small enough doses, it also doesn't hurt the bees. As you can see, the bees are producing a ton of propolis now because it's getting to fall, and they want to seal this hive up for the winter. So I am going to take a look at just one of the frames here, see what we got. Wow. Wow. That is insane. This is a full frame of capped honey. Oh my gosh. Wow. This thing is heavy too. That's insane. Alright. So it looks like these bees are pretty healthy. So now let's unpackage these. So you have to grab this front opening and this back one at the same time, and that opens it up. And I don't actually smell anything in this, so comes with like an instruction manual inside too. Basically says the same thing that's on the back of the packaging. Now ideally, when I open this little silver package here, they're still good. Oh God. Yeah, I'd say those are still quite potent. Oh my gosh. Never, ever do what I just did. I just put those up to my nose and smelled them to make sure they were still working. And oh my gosh. That was horrible. Can't hardly even describe how much pain that was. So also make sure that the wind isn't blowing in your direction when you do this, because that can end up badly too. And as you can see, these are like soft, gooey things. Just kind of like lay them down on the frames here. Try and move the bees away a little bit, and then just lay them down kind of like that. After this, you're also going to want to wash your gloves off. And then with that, you're going to want to immediately seal up this hive, but make sure that it's well ventilated so that the bees don't choked to death. Oh, I keep getting whiffs of that horrid stuff. And with that, you're done. Now you're going to want to come back in 7 days if you did the double treatment method and take those out of the hive. And again, do not intentionally go smell them. It hurts so bad. So to recap what I saw with this hive, it looks like they are doing extremely well. I mean, the amount of capped honey in there is insane. And after I took a look at one of the frames, I did the Varroa mite treatment, which involves putting strips of Formic Acid into the hive to take care of any Varroa mites. And once again, a reminder not to smell those strips. It can cause you to pass out, and if you're in a setting like I am, that can be extremely bad because there's no one around to actually help you. Well, that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions or comments about beekeeping, please be sure to put them in the comments. See ya!